When I first started gardening, I thought a trellis was just a trellis, but I learned very quickly that there are things like tomatoes, cucumbers, melons, pole beans, squash, even some flowers that definitely climb differently. And in a small garden, choosing the right support can be all of the difference between a crowded mess and a really productive gardening space. So, today I want to show you the trellis systems that I am using in my garden in Zone 9A, Las Vegas, what they're working well for, and what I'm still experimenting with. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Curious Greens. My name is Tammy, and today we are exploring the trellis systems that help me grow more food in a small, high desert garden. Friends, my garden is only 12 feet by 20 feet, so every square foot matters here. Growing vertically has allowed me to fit more plants into the same footprint while improving airflow, making harvesting easier, and keeping my plants off of the soil. As an interior designer, I literally think about space planning all day long. So, trellises to me are just space planning for plants. This is probably the most productive trellis system in my garden right now. I'm using what's called a lower and lean system for my tomatoes. Instead of supporting the plant with a cage, each plant grows up a single string. And as the plant gets taller, I can lower the vine and continue guiding new growth upwards. Follow through, take your time, you move like water. What I love about this system is that it isn't just for tomatoes. Once these beds rotate, I can use the same setup for pole beans, cucumbers, peas, and other climbing crops. You're holier than I am. If I had to pick the most versatile trellis, it would probably be my mesh panel trellises. These trellises are strong enough for heavier crops and flexible enough for all kinds of climbers. Right now, I'm growing melons on these panels, and so far you can see that they are sending out their tendrils and they are climbing this trellis. It is made out of galvanized steel. You can find it in the masonry department at any of your local big box home improvement stores. It is not an expensive add to the garden, but man, does it put in work. I can't impress enough how much I absolutely love this trellis. Also, I'm going to be able to grow all kinds of things on here. I can also grow cucumbers on here. I can also grow peas up against it. And if I desire, I could probably also trellis some indeterminate tomatoes up this thing. I love the larger openings on this mesh panel trellis. I love the airflow. It makes it easy for me to train the vines, and it's also going to be great and make it easy when it comes to harvest. Holier than I am. My A-frame trellises are supporting cucumbers and squash right now. Traditionally, many gardeners will let squash sprawl across the ground, but in a small space like mine, that can take over really quickly. As you can see, my cucumbers are growing, they're popping out, they're happy right now. The cucumber plant is nice and healthy, and the cucumber is growing right up this trellis. What is also really nice about this is this lifts the plant up for airflow. Harvesting is a lot easier, but also the pollinators can see the flowers a lot easier. The red also is very attractive to pollinators, and I just absolutely love that about this trellis. Growing vertically keeps your plants more organized, and it also opens up valuable growing space underneath. So I've got sunflowers and parsley and other things here. Gentle hands go. Not every trellis has to be permanent. My A-frame trellis is obviously not permanent. One of my earlier experiments this year was a bamboo teepee trellis. I took twine, I tied the 3 bamboo stakes at the top, and then I wound twine around all 3 of those stakes, and that gave enough for the sweet pea flowers that I planted in the late winter to go ahead and climb my teepee trellis. The same way that I used biodegradable plastic clips to train my indeterminate tomatoes, my squash, and my cucumber up the trellises that they're currently growing on, you can also train things up a bamboo teepee trellis. If you don't have bamboo, you can use garden stakes. You can use these like heavy duty galvanized metal plastic stakes. You can even use rebar. They even have teepee or obelisk trellis that you can buy on Amazon. You can train these up. I use some twisty ties for the sweet pea flowers, but it was a fantastic trellis. I am a man made of. One of my favorite examples in the garden isn't a trellis at all. It's actually my pole beans that are climbing my sunflower stalks. This is an example of companion planting doing double duty. My sunflowers provide structure, while the beans use that structure to climb. And the other thing that I didn't probably show on this video is that I also have acorn squash growing at the lowest level, which is going to really do a great job of shading the soil from any sun damage this summer. You can see my scarlet runner beans winding its way around this sunflower, reminding me of Jack and the Beanstalk. I love that. I also made a mistake. I accidentally pulled one of my sunflowers out of this bed, so I had to replant one. It's now about 12 inches tall, and all around it you can see those spots. That's where I added some rattlesnake pole beans. And just look how tall my sunflowers are. Had I not pulled that other one, it would have been this tall. These are about 9 feet at this point. This is one of those moments where the garden reminds me that it usually has a few ideas of its own. You're holier than I am. Not all of my plants have a full trellis system. Sometimes a simple support is more than enough. My peppers and bush beans are supported with branches and bamboo stakes. And my tomatillos, they're being supported by just your standard tomato cage. Holier than I am. One thing that I've learned since I started gardening in the high desert is that trellises need to do more than just support plants. They also have to be able to handle the intense sun and the heat. We are very, very sunny here, very, very little rain, and we are over 100 degrees every single day for 3 to 4 months out of the year. They also need to handle strong winds because Las Vegas is built in a valley. We are surrounded by mountains on all sides, so we get really strong winds and gusts. It also needs to be able to handle rapid growth and also sometimes the weight of the fruit. The prettiest trellises that are out there, they're not always the best trellises as much as we may like them. Durability is what matters here. One of the things that I love about gardening is that it feels like an experiment. Some systems work beautifully, some need adjustments, and some surprise me completely. But that's what Curious Greens is really all about. Staying curious, trying out new things, and learning as we grow. I'd love to know what your trellis support systems are. Please let me know down in the comments below. Until next time, Curious Greens, where we are growing with the earth and we are finding our roots together. Bye now.